girls and boys, and welcome to Good Children Reads, where good children read. Today we're going to be reading another story called You Get What You Get, and we will be playing our memory game at the end like always, so make sure you're paying attention to the story and we'll see how many details you remember. I am reading this story using my Kindle Unlimited, and you can go on Amazon.com and get a free 30-day trial of Amazon Kindle Unlimited, and you can read stories on your own or with your family. If you want to practice reading out loud with me today, I'll be using my mouse cursor to go under the words as I read out loud, so feel free to join me and practice reading out loud as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This story is called You Get What You Get by Julie Gassman, illustrated by Sarah Horn. And this looks like he's a little squirrel. To my dad, Amos, you get what you get, and I'm so thankful I got you. JG. Melvin did not deal well with disappointment. If his cookie had half as many chocolate chips as his sister's, look out. If he lost his turn during a game, stand back. And if he didn't get exactly what he wanted, well, you know. Sorry, Melvin, they were out of dinosaur backpacks. No, Melvin did not deal well with disappointment. And this is why he hated his teacher's favorite rule. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Because of this rule, Melvin could not throw a fit if he had to use crayons instead of markers. He could not throw a fit if he ended up last in line. He couldn't even throw a fit if his napkin was pink instead of green.
Oh, well, mumbled Melvin. At least I can still throw a fit at home. My family doesn't know a thing about that terrible rule.
But that night, when it was Melvin's turn to choose the movie, things changed. As soon as he'd chosen Dinosaur Rumble, his sister stomped her foot and whined,
"But I wanted to watch a pony called Trouble."
"Too bad. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit," said Melvin. Everyone stopped and looked at Melvin. "What did you say?" asked Dad.
"You get what you get,
and you don't throw a fit," repeated Melvin.
So if your cookie only has a few chocolate chips, you shouldn't throw a fit?"
asked his sister. "And if you lose a turn during a game, you shouldn't throw a fit?" asked his dad. "And if the dinosaur backpacks are all sold out, you should be happy with the robot one, and you absolutely should not throw a fit?" asked his mom. Melvin gulped. There was no way to take it back. Everyone knew.
"Well, I mean, at school you shouldn't throw a fit, 'cause that's the rule. But at home, you can," he said.
"I think that sounds like a good rule for at home, too," said Dad. "I agree," said Mom.
"Home and school, that's the rule,"
his sister chanted. Melvin wanted to cry. He wanted to shout. He wanted to lie down on the ground and throw his arms and legs about. But he didn't. After all, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. The end. And look, it looks like it turned out that they all watched A Pony Called Trouble after all. I hope that you enjoyed this short story called You Get What You Get, about Melvin, the little squirrel who would always throw tantrums when he didn't get his way. Now let's play that memory game to see how much you remember about the story. First question, what movie did Melvin's sister want to watch, and what did Melvin want to watch? Well, I guess I kind of gave that one away because it's right here on the screen. Melvin's sister wanted to watch A Pony Called Trouble, and Melvin wanted to watch Dinosaur Rumble. Second question, what was Melvin's teacher's rule at school? It's you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Very catchy, right? Final question, what were some of the reasons that Melvin used to throw fits? Now there's a few answers for this. Melvin used to throw fits when his cookies only had a few chocolate chips, and especially if his sister's chocolate chip cookie had more chocolate chips than his. Melvin would also throw fits when he would lose a turn during a game, and he would also throw a fit when he didn't get a dinosaur backpack and they only had robot backpacks. I want to ask you, what do you think of the rule, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit? I think it's really catchy, first of all, and it's a good rule for both school and at home. Can you remember a time when your friend or somebody that you knew would throw a fit? How did it make you feel? For me, when I see somebody throwing a fit, it makes me feel very uncomfortable and a little bit embarrassed, because people should learn how to control their tempers, and you shouldn't throw a fit just because you didn't get your way. And that's something that Melvin finally realized. And at the end, he didn't throw a fit, and he was gracious enough to watch the movie that his sister wanted to watch. So I think that the lesson that we can all learn from Melvin is that we should be kind and considerate to others, and we shouldn't throw fits if we don't get our way. Instead, we should do our best to get along with everybody, and remember that when you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Thank you for joining me on Good Children Reads. I hope that you enjoyed this short story and that you will tune in again next time. Thanks, and see you next time.